Welcome to Same But Different. And again, we are in a different spot of a house. Yeah. This week,
Becky.
no, we didn't do that. We're going through some Oscar movies, and this week we watched A Real Pain, which is nominated for Best Original Screenplay, Best Supporting Actor?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is it.
That is it. A Real Pain, directed and written by Jesse Eisenberg, and starring Jesse Eisenberg, and not Rory Culkin,
Nope.
but Kieren Culkin.
Imagine it was Rory Culkin.
Brody, tell us what you thought about A Real Pain.
I am in the majority when I say I fucking love Kieren Culkin.
Ugh.
He's so charming and fun to watch and relatable, and I feel like he's just playing a variation of himself. I feel like he's a much happier person than the characters he portrays.
I would hope so. I would definitely hope so.
I've watched most of the Oscar movies at this point. I genuinely think Kieren Culkin might pull the Oscar. The only other one I can think of is his Succession buddy, Jeremy John. Is that his name? Jeremy John?
No, Jeremy Johns is Jeremy Strong.
Jeremy Strong. Come
Jeremy
on.
John is the other movie reviewer on YouTube.
Oh, Jeremy Johns.
Yeah.
The movie was also very good. I enjoyed it. 7.5.
Okay.
I was like, I could push it to an 8. I don't think I'm going to push it to an 8. I really liked it. It was heartfelt, humorous, and just an enjoyable time. These characters are relatable. They're both not fully likable, but you like them because of their flaws almost.
Yep, which is great writing.
You know, it's ultimately about the two of them and their connection and their bond. There's virtually not really a plot here. Like, there kind of is an overarching story.
No great calamity that they have to overcome or anything like that. Yeah.
No, it's just about them for the first 2/3 of it. Also another group, and all of them were great too.
Yeah, they were.
The tour guide was hilarious. That line he says at the end, so good, and that was improvised, which makes it so much better.
That's so good.
It was hilarious, laugh out loud funny, and also really uncomfortable at times. The drop of a hat.
You could be having a really good time in a scenario with these people, and then somebody says something.
Yeah.
And it becomes the most awkward, like, third-party embarrassment.
Yes.
Like, ugh.
But it was great. The chick from Dirty Dancing was fun to see. Forget her name. Jennifer, Janelle.
That was her?
It's Jennifer. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
even recognize her.
The movie did a really good job. When it wanted to be serious, it was serious. There was no, like, let's tell a joke to break the tension. Like, that whole thing at the actual concentration camp was haunting.
Yeah.
The
silence.
shoes?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, and it's always the shoes, man.
The realism of them finally trying to pay their respects at the end, and the people on the balcony are like, no, you can't do that.
That was so good.
It's a beautiful movie. It was acted well. It was written well. I understand that's original screenplay. I still think Honora's going to take that. 7.5 just for a cut of their life. Like you said, there's no like grand beginning, middle, or end, which is fine.
It was a character piece.
Yeah, it almost felt like it was more of a play. I would recommend it, though, almost to everybody. I don't know anybody who would watch this and think, that was bad.
I think I'm also sitting at like a 7. I liked it a lot, too. I liked all the characters. Kieren Culkin, I haven't seen Succession, personally.
I watched the first episode twice.
Okay. So you know him. I don't know if I've ever seen him or if I can say that there's a role I can harken back to where I'm like, oh, that's Kieren Culkin.
You never watched Igby Goes Down?
I've never seen
saw Scott Pilgrim.
Right, I saw Scott Pilgrim. He was great in Scott Pilgrim.
He was great.
But this is the one where he has a leading role, and the first time I've seen him really come into his own, and I love it. I love him so much. I hope he's in more things.
You gotta watch Igby Goes Down.
Okay, I will. That being said, though, I think I liked Jesse Eisenberg's performance more.
That was when you were saying what else could this have been nominated for, that's the only thing. Yeah.
Well, I think they share 50% of the screen time. I don't know if there should be a supporting or... Not that Kieren Culkin was lesser in any way, but I just personally enjoyed Jesse's performance better because, it's just Jesse Eisenberg. Jesse Eisenberg is him in everything he does. However, this one, he really pushed the boundaries to like what kind of emotional things he could access, especially during that long push-in scene at the dinner table where he's talking.
That was great.
That was such a good monologue.
Yeah, it was.
That blew my mind, and he had that single tear to fall. Like, it was crazy, and I think he deserves some recognition for that performance.
Did he get nominated for other stuff?
No, I don't think he did. He's the only one. He's the only director that's ever pushed him to do better.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was just so
fair.
weird.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Loved this very simple story. Let's just go visit where our grandma came from. The more I talk about it, the more I want to rate it more. But like, I just don't think it can breach into like amazing movie territory.
That's the thing, is it is so well done, but it can only be what it is.
Yeah.
And what it is just is great.
Yeah.
And nothing, I'd watch it again and recommend it to all of you, but I can't rate it higher than that.
Yeah. And got to commend it for, again, its script and it's just realism in its dialogue. Super realistic situation that would happen, and you just move on from that. Yeah. And that's what this movie is, just a bunch of realistic situations that happen that you just go through the motions with them, even right up until the very last frame. You're like,
it ends in the middle of the movie. Like,
But that's real. But that's real.
What's going to happen tomorrow? You don't know.
You don't know. And maybe that's the real pain of life.
Nice. Add it there.
Have you out there seen a real pain? If you have, let us know in the comment section below what you thought of the film. While you're down there, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell to get notified when we do more reviews. We do it weekly, so come on back. Next week, oh boy, super excited for this one. I just want to know what all the controversy and hoopla is about. EMILIA PEREZ.
2024's best movie.
According to the critics.
I've not seen it.
I don't know, man.
Be a good person.
That's all it. That's
like fuck you.
That's all it takes.
Take the Oscars away.
It is much more exhausting to be a bad person,
right? You had to think to tweet those things. Just don't tweet them.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Watch EMILIA PEREZ. Come on back. We will review it. Keep watching movies. See you next time.